All right, I admit it, the people at Tesla are smarter than me. If you haven't seen it yet, you can check out my earlier video asking why on earth Tesla released Full Self-Driving 2.0 into the wild up in the card. I recorded the video very shortly after FSD 2 beta release, and at the time, I thought that the risk-reward ratio for Tesla was far too great for them to release the software. What a difference a couple of days makes. Hey y'all, it's Dr. Know-It-All. This channel is dedicated to finding out if I really do know it all or not. If you enjoyed the video, definitely make sure you hit the like button so other people can find it, and definitely make sure you subscribe for more of these. In fact, we'll be doing a giveaway when we hit 1,000 subscribers, so, definitely subscribe for that. You could get some free stuff out of it too. So for the past couple of days, I've been working on an episode on Dojo, which is Tesla's new supercomputer. I promise it's coming soon. It's just things keep getting in the way. But the vitriol with which my last video was greeted, and again, you can look up in the cards for that or down in the description, I'll put a link there. It made me pause and reconsider a little bit. And after watching more FSD videos and thinking about it some more, I realized I had the equation almost exactly backwards. The risks are still massive for Tesla, but the reward and payoff has been astounding already, and I think it'll continue to go that way. So again, if you want context, watch the previous video first, but beware of the comment section. Woo, man, people really haven't enjoyed it, so sorry, I feel bad about that. But anyway, so in some ways I'm saying mea culpa here, or at least mea wrong. I don't know how to say that in Latin, but anyway, I feel like I need to make a little bit of a correction, and in some ways it's an evolution of my idea of this because again, when I released the former video, it was very, very early on after the whole thing had come out, and it was a little less clear how everything was working at that point. Now it's becoming more clear, and it's becoming really clear that Tesla has been a bunch of geniuses, man. So let's examine why I was wrong and Tesla was right. The title of the previous video said random people. It turns out that that is not the case whatsoever. I also questioned why there was no NDA or non-disclosure agreement, and it's become very clear also why that didn't happen. And in addition, I said that this could prove to be a PR disaster, which it still honestly could be. But here's the thing. Obviously, Tesla had incredible confidence in their software, and I think it's pretty warranted from what I've seen. It's been amazing watching these things driving by themselves.
It does such a great job with the light detection, though. I'm really impressed with that. Great.
Also, instead of being random people, it seems like it's been very, very limited. And they were specifically releasing it to people who have a history of posting videos online, which also explains why they weren't doing the NDA. Essentially what this has been a massive free marketing, right? They actually wanted these videos to come out. They were encouraging that to come out. And damn, has this turned into a massive PR win for Tesla. As you might know already, there have been hundreds of videos released and millions of views by now, which is just a few days after the software's release. So essentially they've gotten a huge amount of free advertising and free marketing. Right? It's genius. They don't even have a marketing department anymore, and yet they're still doing better than any other car company and most other companies, period. So yeah, I was wrong. Tesla clearly has bigger brains than I do. I still say it was a massive risk they were taking on their part, but it was a much more calculated risk than I was giving them credit for. They released it to fanboys and fangirls first, and those people have a record of posting online, so that ensured an immediate press. And I mean, like literally within like an hour or two of release of the software, there were videos online, which is pretty crazy. And of course, as new owners of Tesla vehicles get the new software, everybody else is posting videos, so they want to do it too. So then suddenly you start to have this expanding pool of videos online. And it went from just tiny little clips to there's half-hour videos of the thing driving, which is just crazy. So again, now we've got I don't know, it's hundreds of videos and maybe it could be up to 1,000 hours of actual content of full self-driving driving. And obviously millions of people are viewing this. So if you think about this, Tesla has also said they're increasing, as of tomorrow when I record this, they're increasing from $8,000 to $10,000 the cost of the software. My prediction is that their sales have gone way up in the past week, and I can actually back this up a little bit because I've been keeping track of this, and both the Model 3 and the Model Y have gone up a full week in terms of delivery estimations right now. And in addition to that, I am sure there is a much, much higher uptake of full self-driving, both people purchasing new cars and people who might have purchased previous cars and didn't purchase the FSD at this point. And they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get that before it goes up $2,000. So in the last week, they must have printed an awful lot of money. I mean, because software is incredibly high margin once it's done. So that's just a massive revenue generator. Wow, again, genius. I will give myself a little bit of credit here, though, because I still believe that there were very heated discussions internally about releasing this software when it happened. And I also think that the timing was still set to steal a little bit of the thunder from Waymo and from GM, because really, who's talking about them right now? They've kind of, yes, there's still some press about them doing their self-driving with no people in it, but it seems like there's a lot more stuff out there on Tesla right now, which, again, wow. These two companies just released full self-driving, like level 5 autonomy, admittedly within very small geo-fenced boxed areas, but they're not getting anything like the press that they would assume that they would get because Tesla has moved in on them. But anyway, even given those caveats, I'm certainly willing to admit when I'm wrong, and I was wrong in this case. The reason why is because I just didn't believe the software was going to be as good as it's turned out to be, nor that it would be updated so rapidly. They're clearly just cranking out new versions of this super, super fast. And of course, I also didn't realize that they curated the first drivers so carefully. So good on you, Tesla, right? I was wrong. You were right. I admit it. What could have been a massive PR disaster has been exactly the opposite for Tesla. It's been huge free marketing. It's been genius. Between all of the videos, then the imminent price hike, I have a feeling that the sales and the full self-driving sales have been way up in the past week. And so I'm going to call it now. I'm going to say with this extra push, Tesla is easily going to hit that 500,000 vehicles for the year sale. As long as they can make enough cars by the end of the year, they are going to sell them and they're going to hit that 500,000 vehicle mark, even with a pandemic and all the other obstructions that have gotten in their way. I'm pretty blown away. Good job, guys. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed my having to self-flagellate over the whole thing about being wrong. If you did, you can always hit the thumbs up button just so you can go good job for you for admitting when you're wrong. And of course, feel free to ask me more questions in the comments or at my email address, which is DrKnowItAllKnows@gmail.com. Till next time, bye-bye.